Hey guys, what's up? This is Kaitlin, and I just kind of wanted to go through my editing a little bit with you guys to show you what I do. And so I'm just starting out by cleaning up this bride's face. This is from a wedding that I did just a couple weekends ago. So I just kind of go in with the healing brush and remove the bigger spots first. Just kind of clean up enough. Then I'll go in and do a frequency separation, which will separate the texture from the color. So I can kind of then blend the dark spots of the face with the lighter spots and kind of give it an overall cleaner appearance. So I am adding in the frequency separation, separating the color from the texture. And this is going to help me be able to make that base skin tone kind of all over even. So I just go back through and kind of like how I had healed the bigger spots on the face before, I do the same thing. This just kind of separates out the texture, so after I've edited everything how I like it, there's still some skin texture, which I think is important. It's blemishes that we don't want to see, not texture that we don't want to lose that texture, because then it doesn't look like skin. So I just kind of go through being mindful of shadows, because sometimes with shadows it can be really easy to get some harsh lines. So I just kind of play carefully by the shadows, and of course always adjust if something's a little too edited. So right here I kind of had an issue with the shadow, so I ended up copying a layer of skin from the cheek of the bride and then turning the opacity way down and just kind of blending out that really harsh shadow line. And here I grabbed the smudge tool, which is not something I use all the time. I just kind of figured that it might be a good idea to kind of reinvent those shadows that were already there that I had kind of lost a little bit in the editing. So I'm just kind of trying to smooth out the skin a little bit more. And it also really helps if you kind of gain perspective. So here I kind of backed up and looked at it from a more whole perspective and decided that, I should probably touch up a few different spots now. So when you get close, it can be really easy to, look at things kind of more on a microscopic level, but when you back up, like, you can kind of really see it's not just skin, it's a human face, and there are things that you can sometimes totally miss if you're only working up close. So I like to back out. Here I was happy with the level of even skin tone I had, but I decided to kind of go in one more time with the frequency separation, this time separating out even more of that texture. And I'm just going back in, the same thing as before, just kind of really focusing on the darker spots and just trying to even out the skin tone. And I constantly check my work just to make sure everything still looks like a face. And it's looking good. And here I have condensed the layers because I am happy with the frequency separation. I just kind of want to go in to the whole picture and make some final adjustments. I also noticed just a little bit of weird coloring up on her lip, and I decided I wanted to kind of change that. And I am happy with how we've edited things, so I am saving and going back into Lightroom. So the pictures are stacked on top of each other, and I want to show you the original here compared to the finished product. Yep, totally worth the extra time it takes to go into Photoshop. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me edit, and I will see you again soon. Thanks, guys.